project that will cover all the topics that we have discussed, from your SQL query to modeling to programming to visualization. So we can take one example as a project. Okay, we will try to solve that issue. Okay, so that we will be able to cover all the all the things that we have discussed. Okay, and one more thing is left, Tableau. See, we have to sacrifice the Tableau for our RStudio. The time permits after your session starts, we will take the Tableau. Tableau is similar to that of your Power BI and Excel. Okay, but I want to touch upon Tableau as well. See, as a corporate world is vastly using, extensively using Tableau only. So I want to touch upon. Lately, I came to know that you are not going to have that RStudio session. I thought it would be for your seniors. It has been included in the curriculum itself. So earlier, I wanted to teach you Tableau over RStudio. See, RStudio is pure of programming. Okay, you should be learning the art of how to write a programming code, why to write a program code, and all that we are going to discuss today. Okay. After that, I will take through 10 to 12 common programs, that is computer programs, that we can have an answer on. Okay. Before that, if you have any doubt on Power BI till the topic we have discussed the other day, I think Kushi has joined us absent. Kushi Jain, I have already downloaded that recording. I will share that link with you. Okay, so that we are having a look. Okay. It's very important concept. Suppose if you are having any doubt, you just let me know. But it is easy to grasp. Okay, you just go through that video that is recording. You'll be able to understand. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, shall we start RStudio?
Yes, sir.
The screen is visible.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we are going to discuss about data analytics with R. Before discussing why we are going to use RStudio, or have you downloaded RStudio?
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Great. 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 Very good.
Yes.
You just open that RStudio. Okay. While I am discussing some theory about RStudio and that, you just open your RStudio. See, before that, we are going to discuss about data analytics, business intelligence, data mining, big data. What all these are? Till date, you have learned all these things, right? Or you have come across all these jargons. Okay, these are no more jargons for you guys. Okay, data analytics, as you are aware, based on some algorithms, you are going to solve a problem. Whereas business analytics or business intelligence is, uh, it will help you to make some decision out of it. Okay, that four types of analytics we were discussing now. You remember, right, Charlika?
Yes, sir.
Charu is there.
Unable to hear your voice.
Okay, okay. Your voice is very low. Okay, no issues. You remember all of you remember that four types of analytics, right? Analysis, right?
Yes, sir.
Diagnose to
Yes, sir.
descriptive to this thing predictive, right? So business intelligence is all about that. Okay, data mining, you know it. Okay, you will dig some data, you will mine some data to arrive a solution. Okay, and again, this big data analytics is a buzzword as of now. Uh, what all the hidden patterns are there in the data, and what is the market trend, and what is the student trend, how he or she is doing in the examination, or how a cricket player, how a football player, or how a tennis player is performing. All these things you can do that. Okay, and these are the 6 questions. What is R, who can use R, why to use R, when to use R, where to use R, how to use R. Okay. Of course, the final question would be of more meaningful for you guys. Okay. What is R? Tell me what is R. Without seeing my screen, just tell me what is R.
Sir, it's a programming language.
Okay. See, R is not just a statistical package or a programming language, not an integrated software as well. Okay, it is a language. That's it. Okay, you can't even say it's a programming language and all those things. You can handle your data, you can do some computation, you can do some analysis, and all the above. You can do some data visualization. Okay, why it is named as R? Any guesses? Before that, they have got a software called S, like SPSS and your data. And in continuation to that, they have developed this. Okay, it is developed in using programming languages like C, C++, Fortran. Okay, so they named it as R. Okay, who can use R? Of course, a computer programmer can use R, a mathematician can use R, of course, researcher, a biologist, a chemist, a cricketer, even you can use R. You and I can use R. Okay. As I said, it is used for computer programming, computation, analysis, equilibrium, and everything. Okay. Why to use R? When you have got SPSS, MATLAB, or even your Stata, Excel is there, Fortran programming is there. There was a program, even now it's there. There is a programming language called Fortran, formula translation. As the name suggests, it will convert each and everything into a mathematical model. Okay, suppose if you want to sort and set up numbers, you just give the formula and it will give you the mathematical model and all. Okay, all these things is there in the Fortran. And SPSS also can do wonders, MATLAB also. Then why we are using R is for very simple reason. It's for both linear and non-linear modeling. Okay, time series you can do that. Of course, in Stata also you can do time series. You know how to do this time series in Stata or SPSS? Have you learned that?
Sir, very briefly, sir.
Dr. Divya might have taken that course. And I think you are going to have one more course that is purely for your Stata in the upcoming semester. Okay? I think it's in the 4th semester, if I'm not wrong. Okay, and you can do clustering. You know what is clustering? Okay, we will discuss that. And storage also. See, after doing your programming, you would be requiring some storage to save your data, right? That is also possible with R. Okay, when to use R? See, for a petty things, you have got Excel. You can do any kind of things using pivot table and VLOOKUP and all those things, what if analysis and all those things. Suppose if you are purely looking for data visualization using some set of data, then any day I would suggest to go for or your Power BI. As a programmer, as a computer guy, I would prefer R over to Power BI. But since you guys are being economic student, I would prefer you to use Power BI as Tableau. Okay, but if you are strong enough in writing programming code, of course you should learn that art as well. Then I would suggest you to use RStudio. And most of the places in your workplace, you are going to use R only. So learn that art of writing a programming code. Okay, we will discuss that. It is very interactive in nature, and data structures is there. Data structure means, see, that in the computer, tell me one thing, how computer performs multiplication and division. You know that?
So like in the calculator software, for example, the program has already been imbibed and all we need to do is enter the numbers.
No. Is there, suppose in the calculator, it says star, right? Or in the computer also, there is a star, asterisk symbol is there, star symbol is there. A star B means, or 4 star 3 means, it will give you the value as 12. How the computer arrays that 12, that is called data structure. Okay, वो कैसे करता है हम जब प्रोग्रामिंग डिस्कस करने समय मैं बता देता हूँ, ठीक है. And missing value, suppose if you are collecting some data and you want to clean those data or some missing values, like your example Trimus data birth 8 12 12 8. Okay, and functions are there and many more things are there. Where to use, of course, even astronomy, chemistry, practical application in business, finance, especially healthcare. See, RStudio, they are using vastly in both finance and healthcare, more than marketing and other thing. They have been using in finance and healthcare. Okay, how to use that we are going to discuss. Okay, have you opened that RStudio in your computer?
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. क्या दिख रहा है उसमें स्क्रीन में? What is the color of RStudio when you are opening it?
so it's like a DOS file, black.
Okay, that means you are not downloaded RStudio. You have downloaded R command. Anyone see this?
No, sir.
No.
Sir, it's showing R console.
R console you have downloaded, right? Okay, no issue. R console also we will discuss. See, R console is for programmer like me. See, R console is only for tasks like or SQL kind of command. You would be requiring RStudio. Okay, you have to download that RStudio as well. For today's class, I will show my screen to teach you. Okay, nothing to worry. See, this is the RStudio screen or window. It's segregated into 4 equal parts, 4 quadrant. R script comes first, then your R console, third is your R environment, fourth is graphical output. Okay, R script and R console are similar in nature. R console you are going to write your programming, whereas R environment it will save. See, you remember in Power BI when we are doing that transform data, it will save all your actions, right? In the right hand side, remember? Remember or not? भूल गए हो?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
remember.
sir. Yes.
Remember? Charu remember? Daksh remember? Trimat remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great, great.
Yes, sir.
Great. उसी तरह R environment में save हो जाएगा सारे के सारे आपका action. Whenever you want to revert back, you can do that. Graphical output, as the name suggests, suppose if you are doing any visualization, it will come over there. Okay. समझ लिया? This is the screen. Okay, I will share my screen to guide you how to write a programming code. It is very simple. Okay, so don't worry about how to learn the art of writing a programming code. Okay, you have to show some interest to learn that art, then everything is possible. Okay, this is the basic syntax. Suppose if you want to display something, suppose if I want to display Kushi Jain's name, okay, what I will do, I will save Kushi Jain's name in a variable, okay, and I will print that variable. What is a constant and what is a variable?
Sir, a constant is exogenously determined in a model, and a variable is like it determines the output. Like it's in the model. It's endogenous.
So what is a constant and what is a variable? What is the difference between these two?
The constant, the value of constant doesn't change.
See, constant means it will remain constant. Okay, whereas variable means it varies. Okay, when I am saying I want to save Kushi Jain's name, then tomorrow I want to save Trimit's name, then day after tomorrow I want Daksh's name to store. So these are variables, right? So I have to save it, store this in a variable. So here the str1 is a variable, hello world is the constant at this place, okay, or the value at this moment. So I am simply storing hello real world in my variable to print that variable. Suppose if I am changing that value to some other, then it will display. Got it? समझ?
Yes, sir.
So whenever you want to, suppose if you want to add two numbers, your first number would be storing it on A, variable A. Second number is B, and you want to add these two numbers A plus B, and that A plus B you will be saving it in one more variable that is called as C. Okay, C equal to A plus B. Got it? So these are variables and constant as well, values as well. Okay, समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Now, of all the programming languages, especially statistical package, why R is very powerful, why R is very popular is because of these 6 characters. I would call it as characters. I won't call it as R objects. Of course, for theoretical purpose, you have to remember these as objects. But I usually call these 6 things as a character because you are going to use these 6 fellow very much in the programming code. Vectors, list, matrices or matrix, arrays, factors, data frames. Okay. Today's homework is you have to give me one single line definition, one example for all these 6 characters, 6 fellows. Okay, just note a point: vectors, list, matrices, arrays, factors, data frames. Okay, noted? नोट कर लिया शुभांशी?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you want me to discuss about this or not? Tell me. Okay, we will discuss later if time permits. Okay, vector is nothing but it's a simple vector in your algebra. List is, say for instance, list of names. Matrices, 2 by 2 matrix or 4 by 4 matrix, row and columns. records and fields, attributes and tuples, that is called as matrices. Arrays is, suppose if you have only one row, suppose details of Shreya, then it would be an array. Shreya's roll number, Shreya's name, Shreya's marks in econometrics, Shreya's blood group. Okay, it is called as an array. Factors and data frames, it's purely for our programming language that we are going to discuss. Okay, so these are the 6 items. I want you all to go note down these 6 fellows, 6 characters, and I want a single line definition and one example for all these. Okay, this is homework number 1. एक सबसे अच्छी बात बता देता हूँ, यू विल बी मोर देन रिलीव ये मैं बोलने के बाद. Suppose if you want to use any programming code of others, or if you want to use a particular portion of a programming code from others, or you want to use some statistical tool, if you want to use some of the analysis that you have already done with MATLAB or in your Stata or in your SPSS, that is much possible with R. You have to simply load that package and install that package, that's it. This is one of the beauties of R Studio or programming language. Simply you just drag and drop, you just load that package, that's it. Package is nothing but it's a collection of programs. Catalog हमने पढ़ाया था ना, what is a catalog? How big is a catalog is? Subhanshi, what is a catalog?
So collection of all the data sets.
All the?
So all the data sets. Databases.
Very good. Databases.
Yes.
See, forget about data sets and all. You have to come out of Stata as well. Database, because we are going to discuss about only that database and data record fields and all. Very good answer. It's a collection of databases. Like catalog, package is nothing but collection of programs or programming fragments. Okay. Decision making. How to do a decision making? By using if, else, switch command is there, while, repeat, for command is there for loop control. See, suppose if you want to make a decision, suppose if I am asking you, you want an apple or orange. Okay. And if you want an apple, why? If apple, why? Else, why? All these are decision makings, right? So for which we are going to use these decision making constructs, if, else, switch. Okay, switch, you know what is switch is? What is a switch? घर पे switch है.
moving to another choice or option.
Grouping.
Shifting to other choices.
Shifting to other choices means what, Charu?
Sir, switch करना मतलब if I choose apple once I would choose
switch करना. Okay, very good, very good. Suppose if you are having, see, if else will perform a set of operations. Okay. Suppose if you want to use, if the number is 1, if the number is 2, if the number is 3, if the number is 5, if the number is 50, if the number is 500, if the number is 5000, then you will be using switch. Okay, switch होगा तो ये switch on करेगा तो fan चलेगा, ये switch को on करेगा तो light चलेगा, ये switch को on करेगा तो AC चलेगा. Like which we are having this switch command as well, construct as well. Loop, what is a loop?
So like a particular thing keeps on repeating till a certain condition is met.
Very good, Raman. Suppose if you want to repeat a set of operations, okay, then at that time you will be using these constructs while, repeat, for. Okay, while means while, ये रहने तक. Repeat भी सेम है, repeat करो इस समय तक. और for होता है, for अगर ये होगा तो रिपीट करो, इधर तक रिपीट करो, उसके लिए फॉर यूज होता है. ठीक है, समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
वेरी गुड. स्टैटिस्टिकल फंक्शन एंड मिसिंग वैल्यूज.
Yes, sir.
वेरी. मैंने बोला था मिसिंग वैल्यूज एनालिसिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन डेटा एनालिसिस. विदाउट मिसिंग वैल्यूज you can't do anything. So this is very much possible with RStudio statistical function. Okay, मीन करना है तो भी कर सकते हो, वो कोई इसका ये छोड़ना चाहते हो तो नल वैल्यूज को छोड़ सकते हो. ऑल दिस थिंग्स. ओके, दिस इज वेरी मच पॉसिबल विद RStudio. Of course you can do regression analysis as well, time series as well. How to see time series? What is a time series? Give an example for time series. Subhanshi? Shreya?
So can you repeat the question?
Give me an example for time series so that it is easier for me to define time series. Or you can say me what is a time series and an example for time series. Anyone?
So like collecting, analyzing a data over a certain interval of time, like in certain intervals of time.
Okay. Then that's it. एग्जाम्पल बताओ टाइम सीरीज का. आप लोगों ने टाइम सीरीज पढ़ा नहीं पढ़ा आपके पेपर में?
पढ़ा है सर.
दैट्स विद बोलने में क्या तकलीफ है, बताओ ना.
Time series is a kind of data in which the data is piled up in a sequence order on the basis of occurrence. Suppose 26 January occurs the first, then 15th August, then 2nd October. So the data is collected in these aspects only. First 26 January, then 15th August, then 2nd October.
Very
according
good.
to the occurrence.
Very good, very good. All of you got that answer from Daksh? समझ में आया? एक इंटरवल होगा, जैसे मैं लिखा हूं डेटा स्टार्ट एंड फ्रीक्वेंसी occurrences. That is a time series. Okay. See, time series analysis is very important, like your null value analysis. And of course, we are going to discuss about decision tree as well and your random forest as well. Decision trees. Can you give me an example for a tree? What is a tree? Tree में क्या होता है? पेड़ में क्या होता है?
So branches.
Branches. Very good. कोई भी रूट से शुरुआत नहीं करते हो, सीधे ब्रांच में चले जाते हो. पहले रूट तो बताओ. रूट इज द बेसिस ऑफ ऑल. रूट होता है, उसके बाद ब्रांचेस होता है, लीव्स होता है. All these things are there na. Just visualize that. For our analysis, see, for capstone project I am going to use this example only, decision tree and your time series and your predictive analytics. उस समय मेरे को आंसर नहीं दोगे, कोड नहीं लिखोगे तो मैं गुस्सा हो जाऊंगा. ठीक है? So decision tree, just visualize it. What is a tree? Tree क्या होता है? Just close your eyes and visualize that tree for 10 seconds and come back and how we are going to use that tree in our decision making. ऐसे होता है ट्री में एक रूट होता है, उसके बाद ब्रांचेस होता है ना, उसी तरह मेरा डिसीजन ट्री में भी मेरे को टुडे आई वांट टू गो आउट विथ माय वाइफ फॉर अ डिनर, दैट वुड बी माय रूट, आई हैव डिसाइडेड। देन कहाँ पे जाना है, कैसे जाना है, ये वगैरह होता है ना, दैट विल कम अंडर द ब्रांचेस एंड रूट्स। सपोज आपको सिंपल सा एग्जांपल बताना है तो रोहन को कार पसंद है करके बोल रहा था, ही वांट्स टू गो फॉर अ कार, procuring and purchasing a new car, then कार कितने वो उसको क्या क्या पैरामीटर्स चाहिए, कितने डोज होना चाहिए, कितने ये होना चाहिए, ये वगैरह होता है ना, then it will come under the branches and all. Okay, so a decision tree is nothing but a rooted tree structure which will give you some scope for analyzing your problem to arrive a solution. Okay, एक हमारे कंप्यूटर उस पे भी मैं एग्जांपल लिखा हूँ स्क्रीन में, इफ यू आर एबल टू सी, प्रिडिक्टिंग एन ईमेल एज अ स्पैम और नॉट स्पैम। कभी कभार मेरा मेल स्पैम में चले जाता है, व्हाई? हैव यू एवर एनालाइज्ड दैट? You know who is Bala and your inbox knows who is Bala, and in fact this inbox was created by Bala only, but still that Bala's email, any email from Bala's email ID is going for a spam in your email ID. Why? Have you ever analyzed that? उसपे हम डिसीजन ट्री के साथ एनालाइज कर सकते हैं, because it involves several things like I have usually send a joining link, right? Joining link में कोई भी ये कर सकता है, वायरस वगैरह भेज सकता है to hack your system. So it will first see whether this guy has sent a genuine link or not. Okay. Then उसके बाद चेक करेगा length of that link. If it is more than certain characters, then it will block. नहीं तो क्या करेगा, उसको डिसीजन नहीं ले पा रहा है तो ना सीधे किसी से स्पैम भेज देगा। वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस दैट प्रॉब्लम इन आवर कैप्स्टोन प्रोजेक्ट। ओके, रैंडम फॉरेस्ट डिसीजन ट्री समझ में आ गया? हैव यू अंडरस्टूड डिसीजन ट्री? एटलीस्ट द डेफिनेशन, व्हाट इज द ऑब्जेक्टिव बिहाइंड यूजिंग डिसीजन ट्री? खुशी जैन?
So that we know all the options, the options or choices that we have.
Yes, yes, yes. See, suppose if you are using decision tree, only one tree can't be a forest, right? We used to say, na, a tree can't be a forest. वो proverb सुना?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Forest is nothing but a collection of trees. Okay. In this, random forest means it's a collection of decision trees. We are going to discuss one problem in the capstone project by putting this concept into major. We have got that campus 360, right? We are going to take one candidate, one student's ID, and how that student has accessed campus 360, and whether that student has used password lookup, forgot password, how many times, why that student has used that forgot password, what made that student to use that forgot password option. All these things we are going to discuss with random forest algorithm only. Okay, so as of now, you just remember decision tree is nothing but a structure, tree like structure. It would enable you to take some decision based on root and branch concepts. Whereas random forest, as the name suggests, it's a collection of decision trees. Again, it would help you to take some decision. Okay. For writing a big programming code for random forest is very difficult, at least for you guys, economic students, in other programming language. But it is pretty simple in our programming language. That is why finance and healthcare is vastly using RStudio or R project. And one more option is there, all your SPSS and Stata are paise dena padega. RStudio is free of cost. Okay? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Survival analysis. What is the survival? What is survival of fittest?
Sir, the best one survives, like at the cost of the others.
Yes. While discussing about decision tree and random forest, I have told you that we are going to discuss one particular area in our capstone project, that is to analyze a particular student, how many number of times he or she has used the password lookup to retrieve the forgotten password of her or him. Okay. So here the survival analysis extension. Suppose after retrieving your password, how far you will be remembering, or to say it's simple, कितने दिन तक आपका पासवर्ड रहेगा, सर्वाइव करेगा. Okay, that we are going to discuss. If you are talking in terms of market analysis and all, okay, failure time analysis is nothing but survival analysis. Okay, जैसे हमने डायग्नोस्टिक का ये किया था ना, why the problem has happened, if why then what, स्क्रिप्टिंग में हमने पढ़ा था ना, इट्स अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ बोथ द थिंग्स. ओके, समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and like your Power BI and all, here also you can use visualization. Line chart is there, bar chart is there, pie chart is there, histogram is there, dot chart is there, modeling is there. कौन कौन होमवर्क कंप्लीट नहीं किया कल वाला? चारू completed homework?
Yes, sir.
Have you uploaded?
Yes, sir.
Subhanshi, Shreya, Trimit, Daksh.
Yes, sir, uploaded.
Very good. Kushi?
Sir, Trimit told me about the homework. I have uploaded it too.
You uploaded?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So here also same concept we are going to use in R as well. Okay. Now this is very important. आप ये पूछ सकते हो, sir, you are talking too much about R. Were you ever used R at IIT? See, all your grade sheets and grade evaluation and Six Sigma concept. Remember Six Sigma? मैंने बोला था ना statistics analysis करने समय, all these are based on R project only, and our faculty deployment of campus 360 I have used R project only. Okay, मैं उसको एक एग्जांपल लेके बताऊंगा. Now I will open this RStudio. चार टुकड़े हैं ना? There are 4 quadrants, right? 4 boxes are there, 4 windows are there, right?
Yes.
ये क्या होता है? पहला one, पहला वाला.
Script.
Very good. खुशी ये क्या होता है? Second next below to that script.
So console for
Very
commands.
good. Charu, adjacent to one, that is script. What is the third one?
It's an environment.
Very good. Subhanshi, fourth one. Subhanshi, Shreya, Daksh,
The visualization.
visualization. Very good. Very good. You are one step ahead. I thought you will be answering graphics. Very good. Visualization. Okay. Now we are going to use console. Suppose if you are already having console, just open it. Okay. We are going to write our programming code here only. And this script we are going to use it for our scripting purpose. Okay. And if you are having console, you can write your programming here as well. I have some small programs for you guys. I will run it and I will show it, and I will tell you how to write a programming code, and I will give you all these basic programming to you all. Just go through all these programming. You will learn the art of programming, writing program. Okay? Got it? समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
See, I have made some 20 odd programs. Okay, one by one we will discuss. Okay, first basic syntax हमने पढ़ा था. str1 equal to allow real world print str1. ठीक है? दिखाई दे रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have simply write str1, a variable that denotes, that holds hello real world, and I am simply printing str1. So it will display hello real world. समझ में आया? It is pretty simple. See, you just, that is what I said, you just remember your mathematical model. A is 5, B is 7. I want to see the addition of these two numbers. Then I would use C equal to A plus B. Okay? Got it?
Correct, sir.
Sumit, I am giving you control. Come to my screen. Request for control. Send control request.
Yes, sir.
Remit, now show us. I have got two numbers, 5 and 7. I want the addition of these two numbers, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sir, then like can't I directly do in print, like
Huh?
can't I directly do it in print, like print in the bracket I can't write 5 plus 7 and then close the
I
bracket?
do that, but I want to change that 5 into some other day 8. Then what will happen? Again, you have to go to the model to change that number. I want to
Right.
show you how the variable works, how you are going to print that variable.
Right, sir.
First, store that number 1 in 1.
Like, sir, So it's not a string, right?
A equal to 5. Here
Directly.
here equal to means that symbol. This one.
Right, sir.
Very good.
Right.
Next. No. I want to store it in the another variable.
Okay.
My calculation.
So C equals A plus B. Or X. And now if I print.
Got it? खुशी समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
See, you have to remember the basic of mathematics and basic of a system. What is a system, Subhanshi? A system is a Shreya, what is a system?
So which contains different files.
Shreya. Who answered this?
So Shreya.
Shreya. Charu, what is a system?
So system is a machine which works according to your instructions.
System is nothing but input, process, output. मैं कितने बार बोल दिया ये? You have to remember this IPO. Input, process, output. If you want to do data analysis, if you want to write a programming, you have to remember these 3 steps. First, you will input. It's like our human body. It's like our human. Input, process, output. That's it. Here, Srimit intended to or provoked to do that print option directly by putting 5 plus 7. I stopped him doing that. Why? Because he has jumped into the final output. So here I made him to do some input and process and output. That is why I said first take 2 numbers, then calculate it, then print it. Here take 2 numbers is nothing but your input. X equal to A plus B is your process, because I asked him to add 2 numbers, and print X is the output. So system is or a programming is nothing but, or human body is nothing but an input, process, output. Okay, ये कभी भी मत भूलो, ठीक है? इनपुट, प्रोसेस, आउटपुट. आज पूरे के पूरे आप लोग सोने के पहले इसको 10 बार बोलोगे. इनपुट, प्रोसेस, आउटपुट, इनपुट, प्रोसेस, आउटपुट, इनपुट, प्रोसेस, आउटपुट, IPO, 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 IPO. Okay? So always remember, always go step by step. Don't jump into conclusion. बोलते हैं ना, don't jump into conclusion. You have to analyze it first. You have to input that value first. Okay?
Sir, now if you want to change the value of A, for example, if we again do A equals to 7.
Yes. I am coming to that. Here you have put only the values. Okay. While discussing about the caption project, you are going to use all these into variables. Suppose in your SQL as well, in the database that you have used, that player database, सचिन का निकालना है तो इक्वल टू सचिन करके कर रहे थे. उसके बाद उसको चेंज किया था गावस्कर करके, उसके बाद चेंज किया था ये करके विराट कोहली के लिए. Every time you have changed it manually, right? And there is no need for that manual process. You can do some small adjustment so that the system will automatically take your input in the runtime. Okay, in the runtime means while processing it, you will be able to give the input as well. Okay, we will be discussing that as well. Okay, leave the screen, Trimmer. We will take the next program and we will give it to someone else.
Also, sir, what is the box one beside the printed output?
Which one?
Like hello world के पास भी box में 1 लिखा हुआ है, 12 के पास भी 1. Like what is that a significance?
How many outputs are there?
Oh, okay, one output.
Okay, that it will display. Okay, and if you could see in that environment, see all these values are there. A, B, this I have done some days before, so all will be there. मैंने मेरे प्रोजेक्ट के लिए कुछ पैकेजेस वगैरह ये किया था, that would be there. I did some forecast analysis, okay, for my project, for my research, it would be there. And your hello world is also there. X equal to 12 is also there. Okay, these are your environment. Okay, if you could see the history, it will again show. It will show only the package history. Suppose I have installed some packages, it will show you. Whereas this environment store all your variables से लेके output तक. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Now I am going to take my next small program. Vector. Here I have created a vector. Vector is nothing but it's like your array. I have got 3 cricketers' name and store it in one variable, cricketer, and I put the array as C of players. Okay, C within the bracket, C is my vector name. Okay, that is class. Sachin, Kohli, Dhoni. ओके, मुझे प्रिंट करना है क्रिकेटर का नाम, उसके बाद प्रिंट करना है ये कैरेक्टर कौन सा कैरेक्टर है. कैरेक्टर मीन्स सॉरी क्लास कौन सा क्लास है, दैट इज इट्स ए नंबर और कैरेक्टर और डेट, सो इट विल डिस्प्ले. सो हियर इंस्टेड ऑफ ए वैल्यू दैट इज a इक्वल टू 5 त्रिमित ने लिया, b इक्वल टू 7 लिया था ना, हियर Trimit is taking one set of name and he is assigning it to one variable called cricketer and he is simply printing that. Gaya, here the C stands for my vector's name. Now, Kushi, you just take the control. Now, I want to create a array of fruits. I want to put 4 fruits: apple, orange, grapes, and mango. And I want to assign that in a variable called fruits or fruit, right? दुश्मन से बच गई है ये. चारू,
Yes, sir.
उसी बच गई है ना?
Yes, sir. तो किस सेंस में?
मैं इसलिए मैं पूछ रहा हूँ तुमसे, पहले क्या यूज कर रही थी, डबल कोट्स यूज कर रही थी ना,
अच्छा, ध्यान नहीं दिए।
मतलब तुम
सर
इधर
एक
नहीं देख रहे
क्वेश्चन
हो।
पूछना था।
हाँ,
डबल सर, आई वाज राइटिंग ऑन माय ओन आर स्टूडियो।
ओके,
सर, ऊपर क्रिकेटर वाले सेक्शन में सचिन कोहली में सिंगल कोट्स हैं, धोनी में डबल कोट्स हैं। व्हाई?
दैट इज व्हाट आई सेड, बच के ये करके है, खुशी, आई एम कमिंग टू दैट।
ओके सर।
आ गया, प्रिंट हो गया ना, वेरी गुड खुशी। सी हियर, these are characters, right? In Oracle you are using single quotes for strings। varchar 2 को कैसे यूज किया था, सिंगल कोट्स में यूज किया था ना, सिंगल कोट्स यूज किया था ना। select star from student table where student name equal to within single quotes चार्ली का यूज किया, नहीं किया, सिंगल कोट्स यूज किया था ना।
यस सर।
Okay, in SQL we have used single quotes for varchar or character or string, and in Excel you are using double quotes, and in the other programming languages like C, C++, you would be using double quotes. Whereas in R you can use either single quotes or double quotes, both will work. And one more thing, suppose, see, as I said, you have to go systematically, input, output, process, output, right? And suppose if you want to write why you are writing that programming fragments, okay, command करके आप लिख सकते हो। I usually write my command before writing any programming code. Why I am writing this code? When I am writing this code? Okay, sometimes while watching cricket, I used to write programming code. So to remember the date and time and when I was made to write the programming code, I simply give the reasons so that afterwards, see, as a programmer, as an analyst, it is not possible for you to remember each and every instance. Even as a human being, it is not possible for you. But when you are able to see, when you are doing some comments about that programming fragment, then it will be easier for you to refresh why you have made to write that programming code. Here that comment करने के लिए we are using hash. See, here I have written create a vector, okay, and I have written get the class of the vector. hash के बात है ना। Suppose if you are doing this hash and after writing this, then it will be there in your program, but it won't execute, that it won't display। ये get the class वेक्टर तो कहीं डिस्प्ले नहीं हो रहा है, create a वेक्टर तो कहीं डिस्प्ले नहीं हो रहा है, बट कल का दिन मुझे पता चल जाएगा that why I have written this code. So it is your style of writing a program code should be, as I said, input, process, output. Besides that, you have to put some comments as well, so that you will be able to refresh that concept afterwards. Got it?
Yes sir.
Very good. Now leave that, Kushi. We will go to the next program. वेक्टर देख लिया, 6 फेलो के बारे में मैं बात कर रहा था ना, 6 characters के बारे में, R objects. Remember, that is your program, sorry, homework number 1. Remember na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I have finished that vector. You have any doubts on vector?
No, sir.
And why we are using all these 6 characters? I will be discussing. Okay. Now we are moving to list. List, as I said, it's a list. That's it. Here, if you could see, क्या क्या किया है हमने लिस्ट में, देखो। क्या क्या इधर लिखा है? आर यू एबल टू सी?
Yes, sir.
दिस हाईलाइट भी दिख रहा है ना आपको लोगों को, जो मैं हाईलाइट कर रहा हूं?
Yes, sir. Yes.
See, now I am highlighting vector. Here in vector, C of Sachin, Kohli, Dhoni. Whereas in list, I have put Sachin, Kohli, Dhoni, 12.11 SIN. I am printing this list. त्रिमित का क्वेश्चन को भी आंसर मिलेगा अभी। See, in the vector, I have mentioned three same kind of class, three same kind of data type. Okay, this is only characters, right? That is strings, right? Suppose if you want to use both characters as well as numbers and some functions, then you can do that using list. Here, Sachin, Kohli, Dhoni are characters, that is strings. Data type is character, whereas 12.11 is a number and this is a function. Sine function is there, na? So here three different classes are there. So here it will display Sachin, Kohli in one, it's of same kind, and second में आएगा your 12.11 and third में आएगा your क्या, your sine function. So if you want to use different types in one element, then you can use list. As the name suggests, literally speaking, list means it's a list, that's it. List of items. इधर item क्या होता है? Character है, numbers है, and function है, mathematical function है. Got it?
Sir, so sign की जगह पे वहाँ पे अगर सिर्फ प्लस लिखेंगे तो भी चलेगा क्या?
चलेगा, चलेगा. ठीक है, ऑपरेटर ओवरलोडिंग बोलते हैं उसको. सी प्लेसेस, मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था ना, हाउ द कंप्यूटर परफॉर्म्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन, हाउ द कंप्यूटर परफॉर्म्स डिविजन. ओके, दोस आर कॉल्ड एज फंक्शन ओवरलोडिंग. सपोज इधर प्लस करेगा तो प्लस का बहुत सारा मीनिंग होता है इन कंप्यूटर्स. प्लस नॉट सिंपली एड प्लस, it is also used for multiplication. Okay, now we are moving to matrix. मैट्रिक्स में कैसे होता है? हाईलाइट दिख रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Here it's a combination of array, vector and some parameters. I want to create a 2x3 matrix with these elements 10, 20, 30, 100, 200, 300. Okay, ठीक है. So my elements I will be putting it in vector 10, 20, 300, 30, 100, 200, 300, and after that I will specify the number of rows. Then I will specify the number of columns. Then one more parameter I will use by row or column. Okay, if I am saying by row true, then it would be displaying column wise. Here, if you could see, I have specified the number of rows as number of rows as
So
2.
number of columns as 3. So it will arrange my numbers, it will arrange my elements in 2 rows and 3 columns. Okay, what will happen by row is false, that is your homework number 2. Okay, in your R console, you just write out what will happen and give your analysis. That is your homework number 2. Daksh, Subhanshi, Shreya, Charu, Kushi, Trimit. Okay, that is your homework number 2. Okay, got it? So matrix is nothing but combination of parameters and what is this?
Vectors.
Very
Vector.
good. Very good. So it's a combination of vector and parameters. Okay, you can specify the number of rows and number of columns. Got it? Great. Now what we are going to discuss? मैट्रिक्स के बाद क्या है?
Arrays.
Arrays. Very good. Here I am putting the array. See, in normal programming language, array is nothing but your vector. Vector में हमने सचिन, कोहली, धोनी ये किया था ना? It's in normal programming language, it's simply a vector. But here, it's very powerful. Here, I have created one array with some one vector and one dimension. I put this vector as green and yellow and another vector called 3, 3, 2. Okay. So this green and yellow will be displayed 2 times with 3 rows. 3 rows, 3 columns would be there. This is 3. Okay, first 3 is what in matrix?
Rows.
Number of rows. This is number of
Columns.
Column.
This is number of what?
Sir, variables?
No. Lakshya told me what is a time series. There he has
Sir,
used
order.
no. He has used one keyword. Occurrences.
Time of occurrence.
Occurrences. Number of occurrences. So 2 times it will display a 3 by 3 matrix. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here in R project, R is not just a vector. Then what an array is in R project? Tell me. It's a combination of what is this?
Vectors.
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 And combination of vector and what is this?
Dimension.
Very good.
So
डायमेंशन को क्या बोलते हैं? और उसके पहले क्या एक कैरेक्टर के बारे में डिस्कस किया, एक फेलो के बारे में, एक ऑब्जेक्ट के बारे में.
So that is also vector.
No. What is this?
Matrix.
Matrix. Very good. It's a combination of vector and matrix. Okay. When you are going to use this array, real time world में कभी use किया? Could you please give me an example? सिंपल एग्जाम्पल बताओ. वेक्टर तो हम यूज करते हैं, लिस्ट तो हम रोज या इनफैक्ट इवन हावरली यूज करते हैं. ऑफ कोर्स ये भी यूज करते हैं, मैट्रिक्स भी यूज करते हैं. एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट RDBMS देन इट्स ऑल अबाउट मैट्रिक्सेस. ओके. ये आर्क प्रोजेक्ट वाला अरे हम कहाँ यूज करते हैं रियल लाइफ में? एनी आइडिया? और डेटाबेस में भी बोल सकते हो, RDBMS पे भी बोल सकते हो. It's a combination of matrix and vector. Okay, in our real life, where we have been using this array of R project. See, array of R project is more powerful than array of other programming languages. Don't get confused with other programming languages array. Their array means simply a वेक्टर. एक ये होगा, बस उसको सेव करोगे. ठीक है. अगर मैट्रिक्स को करना है तो 2 डायमेंशनल अरे यूज करोगे. यू हैव नेवर यूज दिस अरे इन दैट प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज. दिस अरे ऑफ आर प्रोजेक्ट इज समथिंग मोर पावरफुल. तो रियल टाइम में कब यूज करते हैं? कभी यूज किया?
Storing contacts.
Storing
Contacts in our mobile phones.
Very good. Daksh.
Yes.
Daksh, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good answer. Storing contacts. Contacts यूज करते हैं ना? Contacts में कैसे यूज करते हैं बताओ दक्ष. Contacts में यूज करते हैं, हमारे उसमें यूज करते हैं, फेसबुक में यूज करते हैं, लिंक्डइन में यूज करते हैं, बहुत जगह में यूज करते हैं. कैसे एनालाइज करके मेरे को बताओगे. होमवर्क नंबर 3. ओके. इन आवर रियल टाइम हाउ वी हैव बीन यूजिंग द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ अरे ऑफ आवर प्रोजेक्ट. ओके, यू गॉट इट? Why we are using this keyword dim? Because we are using matrix. We have to define the dimension. ओके. इसलिए हम यूज कर रहे हैं. गॉट इट? समझ में आ गया? गुड. नाउ डेटा फ्रेम को ले लेते हैं. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
I have
Yes,
assigned the data frame of this to a variable called BMI. Okay, there have put some vectors. Okay. So now tell me, ये RDBMS में कहीं देखा? Are you able to see my board?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is our table, right?
Yes, sir.
And what is name, roll number, blood group, and campus are all about?
Sir, fields.
Very good.
fields.
Very good. Very good, Charu and Trimit. Then what this Kushi, Trimit, Charu, and their roll numbers are called?
Sir,
Records.
roll.
Huh?
Records.
रोज करके कौन बोला?
Such a
मुझको पिटाई मिलेगा.
sorry,
When you
sir.
are talking about RDBMS, you have to say me records or fields. Okay, of course your answer is right. Rows and columns are when you are discussing about matrix. Okay, and when we are discussing about big data, what you will say? Remember, attributes and tuples or tuples. Okay, so you have to use the proper jargons based on the context. Okay, so here name and roll number, blood groups are your fields, and Kushi, Trimath and their details are the records. Here also you can see gender is one field, height is one field, weight is one field, age is one field. Okay, then we are assigning one simple vector to create a record or to create a row. So we put it as male, male, female. Then hide this as 152, 171, 165, and their weight as 81, 93, 78, and their age as 42, 38, 26. See, हमारे उसमें ये हो गया. अभी चारू मेरे को मदद करेगी by taking my computer to design this. Charu, take the control. ये क्या कर दिया मैंने? Wait, wait, wait. आ गया? एक मिनट. आ जाओ. Or if you want to write it in your notepad and paste it here, that is also welcome. Command से करो, command करो, create the data frame. उसपे लिखो, Bala has asked me to design a table using data frame. ठीक है? I'm just coming. Suraj. ओके, पूरे लिखने का जरूरत नहीं है, ठीक है. तो make you habitual, I have said this. वो क्या कर रहे हो? इनपुट कर रहे हो. You have to assign that into one variable. Very good. Very good. Hello, 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 hello.
Yes, sir.
ऊपर देखो, fields कहाँ हैं?
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
So you just put two fields. One is name, the other is roll number. First define roll number.
सर हम ओके सर सर हम अपने पास लिख के फिर इधर कर दे रहे कॉपी
हाँ,
पेस्ट
वही मैं
इधर टाइम लग रहा है लिखने
वही
में
बता रहा था कोई इशू नहीं। आप लोगों का रिजल्ट आ गया?
No, sir.
रिजल्ट अनाउंस कर दें?
Sir, is it prepared?
कह रहे हैं बताओ, डिसीजन ट्री करो।
कर दीजिए सर, आज नहीं तो कल तो होना ही है।
डिसीजन ट्री करो, रिजल्ट अनाउंस करेगा तो क्या क्या होगा, क्या क्या ये करेगा, डिसीजन ट्री करो, अनाउंस कर देंगे।
Sir, did you like, is it
Sir.
really ready?
No, I am just kidding. सूरज,
Trimit Khushi I don't know your roll numbers
-21.
did you say something?
Mine is 37.
Okay. She is asking about the roll numbers.
सर ये मेरा वो कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं हो रहा so it's taking your what you have
Chat में डाल दो. Are you able to see this chat?
yes sir sir भेज दिया it's taking time due to like net issue maybe
Okay, no issues. You have got the concept, right?
yes sir
Okay, you just leave that screen.
okay sir
Now, what are the objects you have seen? Starting from vector, then
vector list matrix array data
frame.
data frames
One object, one character, one fellow is left. Who is that?
factor
Very good. See, now I have to tell you, we are going to use this data frame mainly in our programming. Okay, since we are discussing about RDBMS and tables and all those things, records and fields. Okay, we will be using this data frame mainly. To use the data frame, of course, you should be having knowledge about your list, your vectors, your array, your matrix. Okay, so here we are clubbing all these characters, all these fellow, all these objects into one. Okay, so it is very important. Data frame, and my homework number 4 is you need to at least create 3 tables. One student table you just create, one single table you create, okay, and one flower table you just create, okay. I need 3 tables using this data frame. That is your homework number 4 or 3? 4, right?
So 4.
4, sir.
Okay. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So we will stop here.
Sir,
Yeah.
so please check the chat and try once.
एरर आएगा तो क्या करें?
सर वो प्रिंट वाली लाइन लिखनी थी.
नीचे only one line is there.
Sir, I haven't added. Can you please add and then try? Because भेजने पे जाएगा नहीं. It would take time. That is why. Sorry, sir.
Sir, we have to use one more bracket at the end.
Yeah, I will. Oh, shit. See here, you can't use the table because it's a keyword. Okay, so put
Okay, sir.
table 1 and print this table 1. Okay. What happened? What is the error? Tell me. I'm able to. What is the error? It says object table 1 not found. Why? Any guess? Don't think too much. It's a silly mistake. Tell me. दिख रहा है?
Yes, sir.
क्या है? You could see it is like a structure. Okay, you have to use this in this format.
Sir, that can only be used अगर कोई notepad पे लिखे and then we copy paste because
मैं
when I was
समझ गया,
writing
इसलिए
in
मैं
this form,
delete किया था ना इस side में. That has created a problem. It's not your mistake. I have copied it wrongly. Okay, so you just use this structure. Okay, anyway I am sharing this document with you all these till code 6. Okay, you have to practice by creating 3 to 4 tables in this structure. Okay, and try it in
सर
your
बेसिकली हर
console.
फील्ड को एक डिफरेंट लाइन में लिखना है, नहीं तो नहीं चलेगा.
Yes, yes. नहीं, different line में लिखना compulsory नहीं है, mandatory नहीं है, but different line में लिखना, it's a coding style. You have to write that. Like you are putting this command and all, create the data frames and all, you have to use this. Okay.
Yes, I got it.
Now, next class we are going to discuss about that looping construct and decision making constructs. Okay, and decision tree, random forest. Okay, and we are going also to discuss about some case study. Okay, that you are going to use it in your capsule project. Okay, and we are also going to discuss about how to load packages, why to load packages, packages क्या होता है, क्यों यूज करते हैं, सारी की सारी we are going to discuss. Okay. Done. Okay. Shreya, list out the homework for today. Shreya, are you there? Remit,
Yes, sir.
आज का होमवर्क क्या क्या है, मैं भूल गया इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ.
So first, वो all the types of data, R का, vectors and everything, इसके बारे में.
One single definition, one example.
Yes, sir.
Second,
सर उसके बाद एक था वो मैट्रिसेस का रोज और कॉलम को लेके एक्सपेरिमेंट करना है.
क्या करना है?
लाइक उसका जो रोज और कॉलम्स है उसको चेंज कर करके ये करना है.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. ट्रू फॉल्स करके देखना है.
यस सर.
थर्ड,
सर बाकी तो भूल गया सर.
हाँ, मैं भी भूल गया हूँ.
Sir, real-time use of array.
Yes, 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 yes. Real-time use of array of our project, not a normal array in other programming languages. Okay. और fourth है चारू वाला problem. Okay, matrix. Sorry, tables. Okay. At least 3 tables बना लो. ठीक है. Sky is the limit. You can create any number of tables using data frame. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Take care, guys. Stay safe.
Thank
Okay. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
you.